Ships, tanks, and subways are being dumped in the ocean to create astounding artificial reefs. Artificial reefs have been around for some time. With so many coral reefs dying throughout the world, artificial reefs are a nice alternative to help rebuild these dying reefs. Artificial reefs are great because they provide a hard surface so algae and various invertebrates can attach easily. This helps provide an intricate structure along with food for various sea life. They attract divers and, most importantly, create a home for sea creatures. These artificial reefs are absolutely beautiful. You can find them all over the ocean floors and even in such places like Lake Erie. Here are some beautiful pictures of artificial reefs and the sea life they attract. More than 113 different species of fish now call this sunken ship home. This was sunk in 2006 off the coast of Pensacola, Florida. Another view of it going into the water. The same ship after it's been in the water for over a year. This is called The Silent Evolution by artist Jason DeCaires Taylor. Taylor used material that encourages coral growth. This is being towed off the coast of Key West to become an artificial reef for the Florida Keys. This is the same ship disappearing into the water. And another. It took 1 minute and 54 seconds to sink after it was blown up. This shows the bubbles after it sank. This shows divers exploring that same structure. Explosions on the Grand Rock. Here are 25 retired tanks getting shipped out to the Gulf of Thailand and headed down into the water. An old train car being steam cleaned prior to becoming an artificial reef. New York City's subway cars going into the Atlantic. HMNZS Wellington being taken down. The Texas Clipper sinking. This one sank before they were ready and had to be turned over and re-sunk. This lion resides in the Neptune Memorial Reef. People can pay to have their remains placed here. Armored personnel cars are stripped down and used. A sunken tank in the Red Sea. An ex-Royal Navy frigate being taken into the deep blue. And here are 40 subway cars going into the ocean to do their part. One by one, the subway cars go in. These were dropped into the Blackfish Bank Reef. Another from The Silent Evolution. At first, I was a little upset that they would be dumping these giant pieces of machinery and boats into the ocean on purpose. But once you find out the actual reason why, it's amazing what they can do when it comes to recycling and reusing. Rather than turning these into scrap metal, they're using them to help the environment and to encourage growth under our ocean floors. These would all be amazing to see in person while scuba diving.